Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So sit and enjoy this makeup tutorial. Okay, so I started with using my micellar water by Simple to cleanse every excess dirt on her face. Then I went with using the Hyper Beauty serum just to moisturize and give this plump feeling or plump look. Then next I went to using my Cetaphil moisturizing lotion on her face to moisturize and hydrate her face. Then I went to using the L.A Girl nourishing primer. You need to prep your client's face or your model's face before applying any makeup. Next was using the Mismetics aqua grip primer just to hold every excess oil on the face. This primer is good. I'm not hyping it, but it is good. Okay, so lastly I went to using the L.A Girl mattifying primer just to on our T zones, just to eliminate or reduce excess oil. So now I'm using the Super Stay foundation on the shade 65 or so. I'm using the Super Stay foundation on her face. So I started gradually because you don't want to put too much of foundation on face. A little goes a long way. So I just started building. One thing about makeup is the best thing is for you to build your foundation. So I was just trying to blend, and I noticed that my first touch or coat wasn't enough, so I builded by adding another coat on her face. Now I'm done. I decided to set her face with the Kiss Beauty setting spray. Then I went with using the contour. I took a dark shade from the Blossom palette, and then I also took a pink shade, a little, not really too pink like that, just a deep pink from the Blossom lipstick palette, just to give a youthful look, just to put the blush. Then it's time to highlight. I used the Yanga Beauty as usual. The reason why I love this concealer is because it has full coverage and it's also a lightweight. Like, it is not heavy or too cakey when you apply it on the face. So I'm going to write down the color down in my description box. So please, whenever you finish highlighting, try to blend. So I used the same puff that I used to highlight her under eyes. I used the next side. I just flipped it and took the setting powder by Merak just to set that under eye. You can see how smooth the whole thing is. Then I'm using the Milani powder to just lock in what I've set already on her under eyes. Now I'm contouring with V Beauty powder palette just to make the nose a little bit slim. So I'm using the Milani on the shade Warm to all over her face. Then the next was to contour. I was using the Annie's Beauty Meet the Brown. I took a light shade on the palette just to contour, and I'm using the Annie's Beauty Cheek Orgasm palette for a blush. Then I am done with that. I had to use the Omariocode setting spray, so just to lock in every makeup I have done on her face. That's why I had to use the Omariocode setting spray. And don't forget, she has an oily skin, so I needed a matte setting spray. So next was the brows. I had to tame it by using the Dammel Bromatic just to tame it, and then I left it there and went with the eyes. I'm using the Benign Clone White, the Benign Clone White as a eyeshadow base, and then as usual I'm using the Meet the Brown palette for our crease and all. I'm trying to do what I'm creating today. I'm creating a very dark eyes with a shade of nude on inner middle and inner lid. So watch this video through and enjoy the process. Okay, so don't forget I'm using the Annie's Beauty bridal palette for our inner and our middle eyelid. So I'm using the I think it's Maybelline pencil just for a tight line, and then I'm using my Tehilla brow gel liner black for a waterline. Okay guys, I'm using the Saron mascara just to give this lengthening effect, and then I went with my eyebrows. It's time for my brows, my favorite part in makeup. So I'm using a black gel, the Tehilla black gel liner, to line the underbrows. Then on top of the brows, I'm using the H&E brow gel liner. Yeah, brow gel liner, yes. Now I went to using my Mabrook to create a stroke on the places where she doesn't have hair, and I'm just trying to give an illusion of hair by creating strokes, a light stroke. Don't press on the face, just lightly. Okay, next I'm using the foundation I used for her face is what I'm actually using. That's the Super Stay foundation, and then I mix it with Avo foundation to define her eyebrows. So it's time for the lip, and I just decided to go with my David's pencil on the shade 03 just to line her lip. I noticed it wasn't really coming out well, so I had to just get my Becharm Ageless lipstick, and I took a brown shade there to line her lip, just to give it this coat, second coat. And then I'm using Soap Pro lipstick for this pink shape you're seeing. Soap Pro lipstick on Omo. Yeah, so guys, we're almost done. I'm using the Wynk lashes on the shade, will I say shade? No, on the palette Fusion. It has a soft lashes. Don't want to do too much, then you get Fusion eyelashes. Now for the lips, I just decided to moisturize the lips, and then we're almost done. I'm using the shade Soap Pro on Vein. Then I went with my mascara to lengthen her under eyes. This is the final look, guys. What do you guys think about this look? Please don't forget to comment on the video down, and thanks for watching. And also to my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you, and for those that are just tuning in, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.